sorry. I didn't give it to you.
Passive-aggressive Lyra.
Tobias
All
says,
right.
does anybody else find it really, really strange that they haven't yelled at each other yet?
There's been a
So
shocking
well.
lack of yelling in this. Lack of killing, lack of yelling.
I mean, we are doing
We're
by
doing
plan,
things.
so.
We're doing things.
Yes.
Perhaps Alex can change all that. You saw the guy peek out. He goes back. He's satisfied that he just heard and who knows what settling in the house. He goes away, leaving you to slit his throat.
What? No! No.
Yeah, she slit his throat, Jim.
Let her
What
do
happens?
it. Let
I'm gonna
her
go
do
back to the door that's closed.
What color is the blood?
What was that?
No.
No!
There we
Do
go.
not yet.
Stop.
Yet. It's changed
Not
to
yet.
yet.
Not yet. We're getting there. We're getting there so fast.
Let her go.
Okay, so I'm gonna go to the door and
Okay.
try and open.
You open the door. It is not locked.
Oh,
It pushes inward.
okay. I go in.
Very good.
It's not that
This
loud.
room.
And the deed is right there in picture perfect.
That's like a screen
Up
door.
on a plaque.
This massive room is obviously for entertaining larger parties and more formal guests.
Oh, it's a ballroom.
There are several large plush sofas for lounging and many short square island shelves lined on all sides with books for visitors to peruse.
Are there chandeliers?
The room is rather long, and you can see that on the...
Would that be pretty?
Nope, that's it.
So
That's what you can see, sorry.
No chandeliers.
Do I see anything shiny?
Make a perception check.
Johnny Ward says, where do I mail stuff? I'll send Alex my lucky dice.
Aww,
You just message the
Johnny.
page. I'm sure the page, whoever is social, will hook you up with our mailing address. If you'd ever like to send us stuff, it's very easy to contact us. Get the message from social, and then you can send it to us.
That's very sweet of you. Thank you.
Jason Cox says kill them all.
Everyone wants me to kill everyone.
That seems better.
All right,
Do
so
not
I
fall
rolled a
into the
12 plus my 9.
-4 for darkness.
Minus 4 for darkness is
17.
17.
Across the room,
Uh-huh.
far end, you see sitting near on a little platform near near the window. The moonlight streaming in through the window glints off a large crystal decanter. It is currently empty, though typically would hold probably a fine brandy or some such. You would guess that it would probably fetch quite a hefty price on the if somebody were to acquire it. It might be worth a few coins.
I'm going to be Aladdin and walk towards the lamp.
Okay, you go towards it. It's
All right,
just there.
I pick it up and I put it in my pocket.
Okay.
That's pretty.
You got big pockets, girl.
Look at that.
Lucas Martinez says, Alex walks out with a freshly sliced piece of cake, her knife covered in blood and frosting, holding the deed. Where's those dogs at?
Lyra, make a perception check for me.
11 plus my 12.
Okay. You notice that the light, a few minutes have passed, and the light that is over in that left room is beginning to move across out of the room it's currently in.
To where?
Well,
Do I need to roll again?
no, it's moving out of that room.
To where?
You're outside of a house.
It's
and
out.
you see that
There's
the
light.
is
It's moving out of that room. You don't know to where yet. What
Well,
I'm
do
saying
I have
is-
to
left.
roll again for you to tell
Is
me?
it going right or
No,
left?
I'm saying you couldn't possibly see. You couldn't possibly see where it's just moving out of one room. It would presumably go into another, but you have no way to know which room.
So I'm
I'm
still
telling you
not
right
getting any
now,
lights
something is
on the
happening.
house.
Are you gonna?
Okay. So I'm going to message.
There you go. That's really all you
Well,
wanted
no, that's
to do
what I
there.
plan on doing, but I wanted to have like as much
Okay.
information as I could because I rolled a 23. So I was just, so I messaged.
So mean.
Hashtag passive aggressive
That's,
Lyra.
It's
that's
not
openly
passive.
aggressive.
Yeah, that
That's
was
open
passive.
aggression.
Yeah, that wasn't open. That was passive.
Remember,
So Marcus, please tell Our Lady Alex. Tell Alex that the light has moved. I don't know where it's gone, but it's not in the left side of the room anymore.
Hey, Alex.
Yeah.
Lyra says some stuff about the lights are moving.
And she loves lights.
When you get the message,
Do I love them?
make a perception check.
No, you don't understand. They make me
17
cry.
plus my 9.
Okay. You hear a sound. You hear a sound from behind you, and you turn, and you can see that at the door to this room that you left open,
I know, I didn't realize that.
there is some light, and somebody is like right outside of it. What do you do?
The door
I'm
that she
gonna-
left open.
Is there anywhere I can hide, like behind a sofa,
yeah,
the wall?
Yeah, make a stealth check. Hide.
Don't metagame. Don't let her make her mistakes.
There you go.
16 plus my 12.
Well, that's
Okay.
28.
A figure
That was a really high number.
pushes his way into the room and begins looking about. Doesn't say anything. He's not talking. He's looking. You can tell from the way he's moving. He seems a little puzzled. He's not really suspicious, but you kind of get the gist. Like the door was open. He's not sure why.
Those doors, I mean,
I know.
He's walking
I'm
around, looking
sorry.
around. He's looking around. What do you do?
Is there a way I could sneak behind him?
I can't stop you.
Okay.
The way
He's
you
in
do
a
that is
doorway,
by.
right?
No, he came in the room.
He's in the room.
Oh, he came in.
He's
Oh,
starting
okay.
to move
Okay.
about the room.
Oh, yeah. Sorry.
It's
It's like when we played
So
hide.
I'm
Starting to
gonna-
move about
I'm
the
gonna
room.
stealth and sneak behind him.
Okay. Here it comes.
Nathan ever says, might as well kill them all, Alex, and make it look like the Red Masked Mercenaries did it.
What is your total?
Smiley face.
15.
My perception total is a 14. You just barely.
He's like turning around
Like
while
he's
she's
a
scurrying
like
away.
you get behind him. You're now between him and the doorway, and he almost stops, and he almost turns around, but then he turns back towards and he keeps going. You can tell like you were this close to him turning around and seeing you. What are you gonna do?
Is he holding a
Yeah, he's got a can. Yeah, he's got a light source.
So if
yeah.
I took my blackjack out and knocked him on the head, will that candle burn everything below me?
Well, I mean, theoretically, you would be able to stop it in time, unless you just left it there. You could intentionally just leave it there and let it catch things on
No,
fire.
I'm not. But I'm gonna take my blackjack out. I'm gonna bop him on the head.
Okay, now, okay. You are making an attack against his flat-footed AC.
Okay.
This is non-lethal damage. You get to the blackjack damage itself is D6, and then you deal 3d6 sneak attack damage. So it's a total of 4d6 non-lethal damage.
Okay.
And you want to knock him out in one hit,
Yeah.
otherwise he's gonna
Yeah.
react. So
What do I add to my die?
your normal attack bonus, but it's against his flat-footed AC because he's unaware of you. So
We don't know what that
you
is.
have an
Brian
easier chance of
Summers
hitting.
says, here are your options, Alex. In order of preference.
What do I add?
A, kill him.
Your,
B, end his life.
oh,
C,
she doesn't.
murder him. Or D, offer him.
Might be.
Wouldn't it be? Would it be 8 or 7?
JimJam, what? Sorry, I wasn't listening. What is
So what's her melee attack bonus? It should be
it's
listed.
+5.
+5. Okay, so then she's just getting and then you get a +2 because he's not because
5, 6,
you're
7.
yeah. So it's a total of +7, and it's against his flat-footed AC. So presumably it should be easy to do, you know, unless you rolled like
Nope.
really low.
Nope.
So
Okay,
if
here
you
we go.
like, you wouldn't.
Here we go.
Right. I mean, obviously
it's
she's
someone
gonna
call
roll
it.
high,
Guys can.
Crit machine!
not low.
Crit machine.
I'm
Crit machine. Crit machine.
5.
Maybe someone else should
Oh,
call.
yeah.
Plus 7 is 12.
12.
The
What
flat-footed AC.
what if she
Well,
misses and he never even knows? Like he bends down, she goes over him.
Scoots right
That's
over
good.
his head.
That's good. I
Flat-footed
like
AC.
that.
His flat-footed AC is 13.
You missed him.
You take a swing, and you miss. Just for funsies.
Yeah.
I kind of like Marcus's idea that it's possible
What's it?
that he wouldn't even know
Yes,
that you had swung at
percentiles.
him.
Oh!
So I'm going to say there's a 20% chance that he doesn't even realize that you've come up behind
So
him.
do you want high
'Cause you've
20
done-
or low 20?
Hi.
You want high 20?
High 20?
He wants high 20.
So you want
80 or above.
80 or above.
80 or above to be your doom.
Oh, 80 burp. No.
No, 80 or above is she succeeds.
There's a 20% chance that she gets caught.
Okay.
Not-
So the
yeah,
opposite.
20%
So I think he
chance,
wants.
yeah.
I think
The
she
1
wants
to
the
20
opposite.
is the percentage.
Right. I'm
That's
saying there's a
the
20% chance
You
that
got
this
to be over
guy
20%.
notices that she has swung at him. Just-
Fire up
Because
Jim's
your
dice cam.
stealth has been.
Yeah, fire it up.
There's no dice cam.
Dice
here.
cam
It's
is Mrs. Quigley.
It's just me. Oh, this
There's
she's
how
the
it
dice
is.
cam.
Oh, she's
All right.
gonna call it?
She's gonna call it.
42.
40.
Yes!
So you take a swing and you barely miss, but
He had to feel some air.
But
He
you're
like
feeling
scratches
you
his
hesitate.
head.
and he doesn't seem to have noticed that you're
Is there
there
a
at
wind?
all yet. But you definitely didn't get him.
He's like, oh, is there a breeze?
Now slit his throat. Slit his throat.
Not slaying his throat.
Go for A.
I'm gonna try blackjacking.
You're gonna.
I think now would be a good time for me to whisper to
Okay.
Alex.
Keep going. I can't stop you.
You're gonna try to hit him again?
It's a comedy of
Can't
errors
stop
right
you.
here.
It's either that or I kill him.
That
Let's
was,
either that or she kills him.
There are no other.
There's no
options.
other options.
Walking away.
What else could she do?
are
Jim,
no
her hands are tied.
This is just a game with limitless possibilities. There are no other options.
Couldn't
Is that-
just
is it?
get the deed.
is that
She's
Jim's
looking at
t-shirt?
the
I
open
can't stop.
door, looking at him. There's nothing else that I can. I just
Literally
gotta.
slitting his throat. She's looking at you going, there's nothing else I can do. You who did this.
Do something!
Okay, but you guys are on top.
What are you doing?
Fine.
Tell us.
I'm gonna stealth out.
You're gonna stealth out. Okay, you can stealth
You guys
out.
are-
Oh, yay! I'm so proud.
It's not necessarily an automatic fail because it's a opposed roll. So what's your actual stealth total?
13.
13.
So Stephen Guile says, first time tuning in, what system is this? Well, Stephen, we play Pathfinder by Paizo.
I have one.
I am sorry, Alex.
Very good.
But as you step away,
Call it dragons and stuff.
there was a moment of hesitation where you were like, do I get him? Do I just let him go?
Pathfinder.
And you are like caught in between these two things, and just as you're about to just bolt, he does finally turn around, and he seems completely shocked to see you.
Hit him now.
And there's this moment of total shock.
Hit him now.
You need to roll
I'm listening to him.
initiative.
All right.
Stephen Guile, thanks for joining us, by the way. Thanks to everybody tuning in.
Yeah.
If you have not shared this half of the episode on Facebook with the hashtag...
Publicly.
She just likes to.
If you have not shared the hashtag publicly,
Go ahead.
I just want to say that part.
She got you, man.
Go.
Hey,
You
Stephen,
were.
thanks for tuning in.
You're gonna start
We
over?
give out
Sorry.
prizes when you share on Facebook. So if you'd like some prizes, this half of the episode's prize is from Dungeon Crate. We're giving out a sampler box of Dungeon Crate goodies. All you have to do to win...
What just
It's
happened?
share.
You just peed
Can
on
someone just
yourself.
let him say the things, please? Please just let.
Just keep
Can we
stopping.
let him say the things?
Sorry. Yes.
Stupid.
Share this on Facebook using the hashtag dragons and stuff with your share to be eligible to win. If your share is private, we will not see it, so make sure your share is public. And in order to win, you have to be in the United States or Canada. Those are the rules. Share it on Facebook. Use the hashtag dragons and stuff. And United States or Canada, public share so we can see your name so you can be eligible to win. There, I said all the things.
It's a really cool prize.
Kyle D. Adams says,
What is it,
this
Lyra?
is about how everyone expected the
I
heist
don't
to
want to give it
go.
away.
I think this is about how everyone expected the entire night to go so far.
Craig, tell me you heard that.
I'm using my black.
Tell me you heard what Lyra
Okay.
said.
I
So-
missed it. I'm gonna have to go back
No,
and watch it.
no,
I think so.
No,
No.
no. I said to Lyra, Lyra, what is the prize? She says, it's amazing. I don't want to give it away because it's so great.
Nice.
You're keeping it?
I might.
So,
If you don't share, I might have to.
regardless of what you got,
Public.
I rolled a 1 on the die.
Oh, you
So
did.
you win initiative on this.
Nice.
There is a moment, there's a split second where you have the jump on him, but he looks like he's reaching for, he's got like a cudgel. And you could
Okay.
tell like he's ready to tussle. What do you do?
Which one is
He's my
this,
blackjack.
Jim, for our tech team to know?
Ron, Don,
Rod.
Rod.
It's Rod?
It's all the
Cool.
same.
I never remember.
They're
Good.
quadruplets.
Okay.
Yeah.
Use my blackjack on him.
All right. This is against his full AC.
What do I have again?
You do not get your sneak attack damage on him.
That's
so you're
fine.
just
That's
going to be
fine.
rolling 1d6 plus
That's
your
fine.
strength bonus.
And you might want to use a swift action to
Magic.
talk to Lord Markus, but don't say his name.
I rolled
No
a 2.
metagaming here.
No metagaming.
Yeah, no metagaming. Sure.
I'm just
2 plus what?
You
5?
roll a 2. It is not enough. You take sort of a half-hearted swing at him. You realize this whole thing is starting to fall apart, and he yells for his brothers, Odd, Todd, and Dodd, as he comes forward at you and takes a swing with his cudgel.
Blair Peterson, by the way, says, late to the party, but so glad to be here. Blair, you're coming in at just the right time. Obviously, we went forward with our heist, and obviously it went as well as you expected it
Things
to go.
are going sweet.
Brian Summers as Alex is known for the power of her backswing.
Yeah,
That's
thanks.
where.
He's swinging
That's
forward
where it all
and back.
Got
Yep.
it.
and Jorge Uribe Esponda. You guys are great. I'm happy I just found dragons and stuff.
Awesome.
Keep those daggers and spells ready. Greetings from Chile.
Hey, so hey, thanks for
That's
tuning
cool.
in. We appreciate it. Make sure you share this half doing all those things that I said that Lyra will interrupt me again about.
Marcus.
And before we go again, Chelsea and Kelsey, good job, Alex. Work your way up to the indiscriminate killing.
Ah.
So that comes next, right?
Yes, Jim,
Yes.
tell me,
Roll a perception check.
I'm going to do that. I'm going to roll a perception.
You had to have heard that.
Yeah.
Do I get a -4 for the darkness?
No, you get a -4 because they're interposing doors. between
Great, 13.
sound. 13? Okay.
Yes.
Still enough for you to hear shouting. The exact sound you were hoping not to hear.
I
comes inside.
whisper to these two and say, oh yeah, it all went south. And then I say, but hold on, I might still be able to fix it. And so I say to Alex, I say, let me know when you're surrounded.
Now, come
just get surrounded. Wait for me.
I said, oh, she said now?
Yes.
All right, I open up the door.
ambush now.
Okay, so I want you to roll initiative. You'll come into initiative on the next turn.
Surrounded,
Come into
not
this.
when you have one person in
Doesn't
front.
matter. This is what I would say now.
21.
Oh, nice. So you're gonna be going first on the next round, but first, our good buddy Rod is gonna try to smack Alex in
And
the face.
he's now seeing Alex.
Oh yeah.
I see you too. This is Mendeleev.
He doesn't see Mendel. I'm invisible.
But he has met her before.
Does a 14 hit you?
What's my AC? 17.
That's a question for you to answer. No. Apparently it does not. He takes a swing, but he was so shocked to see you there that he is still barely getting his bearings. He shouts, he swings, he misses. Top of round 2. You are first to act, friend.
I have a question about invisibility.
Yes.
If I speak, that doesn't break invisibility,
No,
right?
you can speak. People can hear you, but it does not break your invisibility.
Okay. I'm going to open up the door.
You open the door.
Which way do I want to go with this?
Left or right?
Well, I only have a moment to act, so I will open up the door, and I know that she should have gone to the right.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to look to the right. What do
You
I see?
see an open door, and there is light in there.
Cool. Great. I yell very loud and say, help, 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 he's getting away. He ran out the front door.
Oh my goodness. He is brilliant tactic.
Okay. Sure. So you say he's
Help, help, help.
help.
He's getting away.
He went
away.
through
He
the
He's
front
going out
door.
the front door.
out the front door.
And what
All right.
is your speed?
I'm invisible. I don't matter.
All
Not
right.
that you don't matter. The fact that you're
Alrighty. Next to act in the round is Alex. You clearly hear this shouting now, because now he's opened the door and the door behind you is open. There's a guy in front of you. He hears the shouting, obvious. It's very obvious he hears this because he kind of looks past you and he's still looking at you. It looks like he's still gonna come for you.
Corinne,
What did you do?
Corinne Cavallo, by the way. Sorry, I thought you were. Sorry. Corinne Cavallo says, "Okay, now stabby, stab, stabby."
Corinne.
And then Sarah McNeil says, "Okay, Alex, time to kill the guy and burn the house down."
That's all
Burn it
Greg
down.
wants is to burn down the house.
Just get rid of it all.
I'm trying to be good.
You're doing a really
And
good
Blair
job.
Peterson says, "Indeed, go get him."
And Gabrielle Mack says, you guys are in character wardrobe. My life is complete.
Isn't it
Now-
cool? You can't really see all of it because we're sitting, but this is really cool.
Now that you've seen us in character wardrobe,
Enough.
Huh?
now that you've seen us in character wardrobe, we want to see your photos. So if you have not sent us photos either of yourself in your character or just you at your tabletop, we want to see photos of you playing the game that we love, that you love. Send us your photos. Send them to us on our Facebook page in a private message, whatever works for you. But send us those photos so we can share them for Tabletop Tuesday because we love seeing the way you all game because we love doing it ourselves. So thanks.
And you really should dress up. It's kind of great.
Don't wear robes.
No.
They're very warm.
We sell shirts.
We sell shirts
We sell shirts. I could use
with
a shirt.
us on them.
I can use a shirt right now. Yeah.
I have one. I have one. Mine behind us.
Oh, mine's here too, but we voted on this.
That'd
so.
be really funny.
Last but not least, Kyle D. Adams says, Marcus, you're not invisible to me. I think you matter.
Aww.
Yes,
Good,
if
Kyle.
you would like to purchase the shirts, please go to WICtheseries.com.
You know, it's very important to know.
Shop.
WSCtheseries.com is where to buy the shirts, but do you know what else you can buy now?
A pillow. Pillows.
Pillows are up!
I am.
Pillows are up!
Pillows
You
are
can buy a
available.
pillow with my face on it!
All our
Or mine.
And
Or mine.
I just
found out.
I just have to say, the pillows are very...
soft.
I'm so getting one.
They're
I
so awesome.
highly suggest them.
I like them. Okay, sorry.
You have to go see them. I haven't even seen
Oh,
them.
see,
I'm
this
so
is
excited.
what I was afraid of. Nathan Reel says you guys should wear your costumes all the time.
Craig,
Hey!
I vote yes.
Me too.
Sir Craig's Craglings will be climbing.
So tell us how Alex dies, Jim.
Clear X.
I don't die.
It is her turn to decide fate, actually, at this time. She hasn't taken her turn yet.
Oh, that's right. Yep.
All right, here we go. Blackjack again. 7.
14.
14.
14 against his full AC. That's not enough.
All right, I'm just gonna be careful.
You're
Hey,
doing
auspicious
well.
Mark.
But
Auspicious
he
Mark.
is going to
Auspicious
take
mark.
a swing at you. But he is you guys are both just swinging around each other.
I know.
Just not able to connect either one
Our
of
face.
you.
He needs to die.
That will take us
Just
to
saying.
the third round. Marcus, make a perception check.
Do I still have negatives?
No, that's fine.
No? Okay, 20.
Okay, you hear the sounds of heavy and fast footsteps above you, moving around upstairs very rapidly. Commotion.
At this,
Things have been noticed.
Okay. It's my turn?
It is the top of the round, so it's your turn.
I say, hey, you 2 or 3, however many are fighting. I look through the door. How many people are fighting?
There are 2 people fighting.
I say, hey, you 2, stop fighting. He's getting away. He went out the front door. That's not him.
Okay.
Oh, this is clever.
Don't you wish you were here? But you're not. What happened?
So when he does that, can I hear him saying those? We hear him saying those things, or he has to.
Oh, does
No,
he have to turn
it's
it on?
it's a specific he can control messages, so he could send you messages. But he
Boo!
is
It'd
not-
be like listening to a radio show.
No, but that's a
Kinda
good
great.
call, Craig. Then I'll go. Oh, and you 2, just hang on. We're trying something.
All right.
We're improvising.
Well, you've moved inside the house now at this point, right?
Yeah, but I am invisible, correct?
Right, but you were in between their range and her range.
I don't know that I was exactly, but yeah.
I'm just saying.
Yeah, if I'm no longer in range, then I'm no longer in range. That's fine.
Yeah, it is.
Do you want me to roll percentile? Or do you just want to tell? You just
What
tell me.
happens?
It's fine.
You should make
I would say that you would have passed out of their range. for
Oh,
this.
I say nothing to them. But you wouldn't know that.
Yeah.
So.
Either way, you guys don't hear
You
anything.
hear anything?
Yeah.
Alex, it's your turn.
I hear
You
her.
hear now shouting from behind you.
Does the guy? Do I notice that the guy changes his mind about fighting me?
He seems kind of confused, but he's got a pretty deadlock. Like, he seems really confused, but I mean, you're a stranger in the house and he's looking right at you, so he doesn't seem inclined to ignore you all of a sudden.
Okay. I yell, "Let's go! What are we doing?" And I start running out the door.
Make a bluff check.
Yes.
At like,
12 plus my 5, 17.
17. That should be enough.
Oh, that's enough.
Oh,
That is
hey,
enough.
that's enough.
Roll it. Roll it. That's enough.
no,
roll
I
I'm
get,
just saying,
but
I didn't
you
have
have
to
to
do
understand
that.
that she's also swung at him twice. That like he watched her try to hit him in the face.
He's
What
not
did
very
Lyra say?
right.
What did Lyra say?
So no, he does not seem inclined to believe that under these circumstances.
But did you roll?
At all? Yeah,
But was
totally.
there-
I'm looking at the result.
But did you roll?
Yeah.
Mother's
Was it?
asking.
Jim, was it like a -10 penalty?
Oh,
or
it was,
something
yeah,
for
it
attacking?
was
like
it's
negative
a
20.
completely unbelievable lie considering he has just watched her try to bash him in the face, right?
Well, it could have been self-defense. She
Attack
was
of
caught off
opportunity.
guard.
She snuck up on him.
He doesn't know that.
No, she's well aware. He turned around and was like, oh no, somebody behind me at night in
Maybe
my
both
house.
of them scared each other. It's self-defense.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Right?
I know.
I agree.
I think that to really play this out, somebody has to break into Lyra's apartment in the middle of the night and
Don't
see if
tell people
maybe
that.
this is a realistic scenario.
Alive.
You can convince her that it was
Don't
just
you
for
dare. No
it
one.
was just
Don't you dare
self-defense
break into
scary.
the
Says Lear, not Ashley. He said Lear.
Stephen Guile, by the way,
I-
who is just
oh,
tuning in.
Mortifers. Break into mortifers. Don't do it.
Don't do it, Stephen Guile.
Steven,
Good. Yeah, nobody
I'm sorry.
really break into anybody's homes in the middle of the night. Just since we have to make that very clear, don't actually do those things. Anyway,
Stephen Guile, first time tuning in, says, oh man, I do LARP. I will happily lend you pictures of my LARP shopkeeper, Oswindell. Yeah, do that.
Yeah,
Send
do
us
that.
your photos, please. And we will put them on the show and on our Facebook page. So please share them with us. All of you do that. And check out our photos on our Instagram page, @DragonsAndStuffShow.
Those are fun.
Also, Crag is the best Instagrammer. Lyra's not very good. So check out Crag's page, @CragSonOfHorus.
Oh, yes.
You can follow any of it.
Very cool stuff on that page as well.
Rat in half.
Lyra and Craig, just
Lyra?
while we're on the topic of you two,
Rat in half.
while we're talking about you guys, could you go ahead and make some perception checks?
Yes.
Perceive what you can.
Lyra loves when you say to tell her to make a perception.
Oh, she just wants to make checks. She wants to roll the dice.
13.
13?
26.
26. Lyra,
What do I see?
you are
A light?
hearing commotion. You are hearing some shouting. You are hearing
You can't hear the shouting?
mayhem. But it is not coming from in front of you.
No. The dogs woke up, didn't they?
It is coming from somewhere in the distance behind you back in the town. And when you look, you can see there is a distinctive orange glow.
Kanaya, it's on fire, isn't it? Okay.
You haven't done anything, Quigley.
Yet.
Haven't done anything.
You haven't
Okay.
done anything yet. Quigley.
I try to, obviously, I think I can still hear Marcus, right?
No. You haven't heard anything from Marcus.
No, but
Well, she would
I
assume
think-
that she could still
Oh.
hear.
I still hear him, so
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna tell Marcus.
Okay.
Try to. That, obviously, he doesn't respond. I think that the town is on fire.
So I turn around. Can I
Yeah,
see
you
it
turn
now?
around. Yeah, you now see, like now Lyra's pointing this out to you. It's
They're
more obvious to you.
happening.
Yeah.
This
Behind
is
us. We
working
need
out
to go back.
very well. Should I
Go
make
back?
a perception
Look
check?
it. Look it. It's on fire.
Go ahead, Quigley.
Brian Newman says, "Murder everyone, loot all the bodies, burn the place down."
no, I
Blame
want
it-
to.
blame
but
the
Um,
they're going to hate me.
So I think wait, are you done?
Quigley's doing his
I'm
stuff.
going to deal
I
with
know,
you
I'm
guys
sorry,
first because you guys are kind of in the immediate thing here. So we're going to deal with Quigley here in a minute,
Okay.
but tell me what's happening here.
So I think we need to go back. What are we doing right now? We're doing nothing, and that town is on fire. They seem to get it or have it under control because Marcus hasn't called us in. We
Can we
should
see,
go.
Can you see what's happening? Can we see what's happening? Can she see what's happening ahead of us?
No, you mean, yeah, you
the
can't
house?
see into the house, no. You
But
can see
he
that the
has-
front door is open.
Yeah, and
now.
Marcus isn't telling us to go
Marcus.
Well, they know
Marcus.
that there's limited range on his.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was made very clear before. Yeah.
in. Oh, we should scoot up. Maybe we should scoot up first, but I think we need to go back to town. We have to help somebody. Either we're gonna go in there right now, or we're gonna go help the town that is clearly on fire.
We're staying here. The town can burn to the ground.
I really, I can't do that. We can't do that.
We're staying here with them.
You literally are having me sit and do nothing,
So go back
or
and save the town.
go help the town, or go in the house. Which one are we gonna do?
We're not going in the house.
Fine.
You told us to stay here.
I'm not gonna head back to town, and you should come with me.
So
because we need to help.
No,
whatever's
it's fine.
going on.
it's fine. No, I mean, I'm actually really shocked that Crag is sitting here saying, Marcus gave me instructions that I must follow to the, like, that's the most shocking part of this.
Wow.
But hey, he wants to follow those
Lucas
instructions.
Martinez says, Sir Jonathan and Team Dragons and Things will save the town. Fear not.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going, but I have to.
He's a
get back
town's
to-
god!
I'm
As a medal.
I'm talking.
Yeah, but we don't care.
So I feel like I'm walking back, but I am.
You
still
feel like you're
asking,
walking?
No, I am, and I'm still asking Crag to come with me. Like
skips on
Okay,
one
but
of
he
those.
doesn't seem to be moving. So you've
Crag.
got, this is like a 6-second period of
Come on.
time. You got to either book it or not.
Are you booking it?
Ah,
is it?
fine.
We're going back
Okay,
to town.
you guys begin making your way back towards
No, we're
the town.
running.
Running.
And we're the fastest
Top
ever.
speed.
Both of us are the same speed.
They're there already.
We're there.
They're there. You know what?
We're
They're
in the
there.
town.
So
We're
they're
there.
there now.
What's happening with the fire?
Okay, so they're there
Where's
now.
the fire? Where
and
is
then
it?
what
What
happens? So
I'll get
they're
you
there
guys
now.
in a minute. I'll get you guys in a minute.
But we're there.
So we're gonna, you guys are
High
gonna be
five.
running
High
for a little
five.
bit.
No.
We could do a snail.
Alex and Marcus in the house. We are at the top of the round. So we've got Marcus. It's your turn. You've heard some commotion upstairs. You've been shouting. This fight has been going on in front of you. Alex seems like she's gonna try to jump in on this deception, but this guy's not. But like he sees a clear threat in front of him, and he's not gonna get thrown off that easily.
I say, oh crap! There's another one behind you, sir! And then I cast sleep on him.
Okay.
Level 2 sleep.
Level 2 sleep. That means that the save on that's what, 16?
I don't know.
It would be good to know.
Yeah, but I don't.
It's gonna be important because I got a decent number, so let's figure this out. His
Well, you
will
could always,
save
check a
is
certain
plus
website.
3,
Oh yeah.
15 total. But you have a 17 on your second level spells. So he falls asleep. He just drops to the ground. But you guys,
But I am now visible.
yes, you become visible when you cast a spell on
But
him.
he is Johann Mendeleev.
Sweet.
He is Johann Mendeleev.
I look at Alex, I go, go, do the thing.
So condescending.
Get out, go.
It is your turn.
Get the deed. Do you have the deed?
No, I don't. This is the first room I came in. I went in.
The first room. I grab this guy by the leg and I start dragging him outside.
You're gonna move up. Well, if you're gonna move over to him and start doing that, then that'll be next round. Because casting sleep was a standard action. Move action, you could get up to him.
Okay,
But,
okay. Gotcha.
But is that what? Do you want to move up to him?
No, not yet.
Okay, so you're gonna stay.
I'll
where
wait. I'll wait till I know
Alex.
what happens.
Did all the guys run? Whoever.
You haven't heard any. You don't know. You just saw that this guy's dropped. Marcus is in the doorway. He pops into visibility. Guy's asleep in front of you. What are you doing?
Okay, I'm gonna sneak out the door and hide behind the railing, the stairs.
Okay, make a stealth E check.
22. There you go.
Good job. That's high.
Okay.
Know that her.
Sorry, I just get her.
It's awesome. I love it.
Okay. You get into place easily, and Marcus can see you because you're literally going to walk right in front of him, but you're not worried about him. Marcus, you see she kind of takes up a position like she's kind of, her back is to the wall right under the stairwell, so she's kind of like looking up. 3 men, looking identical, holding light sources with cudgels in hand, come rushing down the stairs. They see you immediately. They get to the bottom of the stairs, all 3 of them. They have seen you. They are intent, but they get to the bottom of the stairs at the end of their round. They have not noticed Alex. That you can see, that you can tell. Top of the next round. This is potentially your last action
As a person.
as a person.
Jeez. You got this. I believe
What
in you,
do you do?
Marcus. I'm also not there.
I have to roll to see which decision I'm making.
All right.
But you got to tell us what that is, because you could just make a decision and we would never know if it was.
Okay.
That's a nice roll.
Yeah, that was good.
am gonna cast Vanish.
You vanish. All right, you cast vanish. You still have a move action.
He was gonna do that.
I move out the door.
You go, you leave. You
Yes.
vanish. The guys are like in total shock as you just disappear before their very
It was
eyes.
Johann Mendeleev.
The whole time they saw Johann Mendeleev.
They did.
Yes, the guy who clearly left town.
No, but hold
Like a
on,
week and a half
hold
ago.
on, hold
that.
on here for a second.
Everybody
Hold on for
knows
just
that.
for
It's
just
the
a
long con!
I didn't remember.
For just a moment, let's back this up about what this guy knows. The one guy knows he saw Alex, but then he heard a voice say, there's another one behind you, and he went down and these guys saw Johann Mendeleev. So that's who knocked him out, was Johann Mendeleev. Let's remember this, Jim.
Let's remember
So
that the
we
guy
can
who
do
everybody
this common
knows left
question,
town
Alex.
weeks ago
Leave her bluff check.
is now casting spells in the Smitherson's house.
It's the
So I'm gonna go wait outside, listen and watch from
Okay,
the corner.
so you go out, you take a position where you can see and watch, and you are there. Alex.
Okay.
These guys, you know they're like close. You hear them like talking to each other. They're shouting, "Where'd he go? What happened?" Markus has vanished, as he does. It's your action.
I'm staying in the dark
You stay where you are.
until they run out the door.
Because
Right?
that's what they're gonna do.
Well, they heard the commotion.
No, I'm telling Jim.
Well, you tell me what they do. I'll tell you what they do.
I already ran to the town. I'm not
So
there.
you wait with bated breath. Two of them make their way over to the door,
Which door? Front door?
the front door.
Okay.
And they're looking out, they're peeking out. Marcus, you see this happen. They're peeking out. They're talking to each other. What happened? How did they get in? Who was it? Was that guy? The third of these identical quadruplets,
Whatever they are.
quadruplets, moves over and is peeking into the room, and he turns to his brothers. Says, "It's Rod. Rod's down," and rushes into the other room.
God not died.
Is the top of the next round. Marcus, you are standing there. There's two guys at the doorway. They're peeking out. They're talking to each other. What do we do? What's going to happen? We are in so much trouble.
Don't
What are you
listen
doing?
to Craig.
You are currently invisible. You're about 15 feet away from the door, so you can see them. You can still see what's happening.
I'm over here, you
How-
horses!
Many magic missiles do you fire? Flaming sphere.
Stop it.
Home alone.
Don't make
Set a trap and run.
Okay, I like that one.
Brian Summers says, as I admitted, I know nothing about tabletop gaming, and this genre is in general, or this genre in general, but my God, you have to give JimJam credit. How in the world does he keep track of all these rules and actions?
Yeah,
well done,
no.
sir.
You are so
Thank you,
good.
Brian.
Bravo, Jim. Also,
Thank you,
if
Brian.
I'm gonna applaud that.
If
I
we're
agree.
applauding people, there's a couple people I'd like to applaud. First off, our tech team, as always. Make sure you give our
yes.
tech team.
They're awesome.
Episode 25, Jim
We've made it 25 episodes plus all of our additional content that if you haven't watched, do so on our Facebook. You can also watch all of our previous episodes on YouTube and some of them on Twitch as well. So please do that. And also, a huge shout out to Mrs. Quigley.
Yes.
Because Mrs. Quigley literally
Whom I love.
Me
I love her.
too. I love
made
it too.
so much happen for us today. We did a photo shoot today, and Mrs. Quigley did just above and beyond. So as she always does, and makes our Instagram happen at Dragons and Stuff Show. So she makes Instagram happen.
Yay.
Oh, yes.
Is that cool?
So big shout out to everybody there. What do I do?
What?
I have a question. With my bonded ring
Yes,
that allows me to cast any spell that I know,
it does allow you to.
I cannot cast my third level sleep again since I cast it already.
That is correct. You can recall a spell that you know. It's not necessarily a spell that you had memorized for the day.
Right.
It's just a spell that you know that you can cast
Right.
at its base.
Right.
What do you cast? Or do you cast?
Right.
You just leave Alex to
Okay.
2 1,000.
This is stupid.
Do it. Do something.
All right. I dispel vanish,
Okay.
and I can well, hold on. Can I dispel the glamour?
I don't believe you can. I think that just runs until it's time.
Well, then I don't dispel vanish. Then I lied to you entirely
Okay,
about what
you
I
don't.
did. And instead, I wait.
You wait.
Yep.
Withhold your action.
Mm-hmm.
Alex, you're next in line. 2 guys at the doorway.
Somebody online, tell me if I can dispel the glamour potion that I drank.
It would be a disguise self would be the spell.
I'm
This
waiting.
guy's self.
I'm waiting to see what these guys do. Well, what they went.
Hey, well, we're
both
gonna
You're
went
go
back
withholding.
to-
Guys in the
No,
chat.
2 guys are
Can we
standing at
kill
the
them
doorway.
all and burn
They
the house
haven't. 2
down?
guys are standing at the doorway. One has just gone
Is
into
it yes?
the
Do
room
we
where
go
Rod
with
is.
Sir Crag's plan and
No.
murder the entire world?
Don't do.
I'm just waiting to see what these guys do.
So you
I'm at
withhold
the
your
back.
action.
Yes.
Okay.
Cool.
They both turn and run into the room
You're not even here.
with sleeping Rod, right? And you can hear some shouting in there. You hear them talking amongst themselves. They're trying to make a plan of attack to find the people responsible for this attack.
So they went upstairs, correct?
No, they're
they
in.
went
They're in the
downstairs.
room, the right-hand room downstairs. They came from upstairs. They're not going
all
upstairs.
grouped together.
I need to know what the chat says about disguise self first before I decide on my
So
decision. But Ryan Harris says, rock on, guys. LOL. I love watching you guys. We love that you are watching us, Ryan. Thank you all so much for tuning in. 25 episodes in. We're having a blast. The best ways you can help us make more show is to continue to share the show both during the live shows so you can win prizes and, of course, throughout the week, as well as letting other people know that it exists and giving love to all of our sponsors, whether it's Dungeon Crate, or D20, or Open Gaming Store, Sirenscape, Paizo. Just letting them know how much you appreciate our show is a huge deal. So thank you so much.
You got your answer
your
right there. Stephen Kyle says you cannot dispel a potion effect.
Rod, Todd, and Odd. Todd, Dodd, and Odd.
There they are.
Mike Harris says, potion, no spell, yes. Okay, when they move into the other room, I'm going upstairs.
You're gonna go back into the house,
Yeah, I'm gonna go upstairs.
and you're gonna go back upstairs.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. You rush into the house. If you you could get to the top of the stairs at a run, but okay, so you don't want to do that. That's fine.
Markus doesn't run.
Alex, you had withheld your action. They moved in the other room. What are you doing?
They I can't ask. I want to say the same thing. I'd probably sneak up the stairs, but I don't want to sound like I'm metagaming because
Do it. Sneak
right.
up the stairs.
sneak up the stairs.
Dedication to the mission. Even though everything has gone so horribly wrong, she continues to go forward,
Oh, we left.
undeterred,
So,
without backup,
Read it.
presumably alone.
my mother, Kim Birch, says Mrs. Quigley is awesome. As her mom-in-law, I can assure you she is beautiful inside and out. Good job, Quigley, picking her.
Ah.
That was the best.
Indeed, she's far too good for Quigley, as we all know.
Yes.
So, you want to sneak up the stairs.
Yeah.
You are dedicated to doing this. All right, you want to sneak your way up the stairs. Now you know that you won't be able to get, because when you're sneaking, you move slower.
Yeah,
You won't be able to get to the top of the stairs in a one turn.
that's fine.
So, but if you want to just move, you could do that. So you want to maintain the sneak or what? Because you know where all the guys are.
Then I'll just move up the stairs.
You just want to move up the stairs?
Yeah.
You get to the top of the stairs.
Yes.
He just tricked you.
What?
Get to the top of the stairs. We're at the top of the next round, guys.
Yeah.
So it's all good. Markus, what are you doing? You see Alex go up the stairs. She's ahead of you now. She gets to the top of the stairs. She goes up.
Continuing to go upstairs.
You continue to go up.
That's taking a long time.
Alex.
Yeah.
Your action. What are you doing? You see there are a couple rooms up here. There are 2 open doors and a closed door.
Do I see that as well?
When you get up there, you would notice that, yes.
Can I peek through one of the open doors?
Yeah.
2 open doors and a closed door is what you said?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let me peek through one of the open doors.
Yeah. Okay. So you are going to the first
First open door.
closest. Okay. There is a large open room with little in it. It appears as though it has fallen into disuse for some time. There are some old, dusty children's toys, including a rocking horse and an old clown doll. Perhaps a child once lived in this room, but it is quite clear that this is no longer the case.
Did you say clown doll?
You don't see anything else of note
All right.
that jumps out at you, but that'll pretty much take up your action. You see Alex moves over to one of the doors.
Oh, I see Alex do that?
Yeah, you see Alex is
I would whisper to Alex, Alex, I'm upstairs with you.
Be my eyes behind me.
Because you've done such a great job so far.
I'm trying.
You are very trying.
There's 4 of these stupid guys, okay?
They all look the same. Sorry, I'm not there.
Okay.
Cool.
All right.
I'm gonna perch at the top of the stairs and look down
Okay.
and be her eyes.
Well, you see 4 now guys come spilling out of this room. and
I
they're all-
tell her all 4 are up.
One of them takes up a position right near the front door. You can see one of the brothers is telling him something you would guess. You're like, oh, you're gonna stand here. All right. 2 of the brothers start making their way up the stairs, while the 4th one is starting to make a patrol around downstairs. He goes into the room you guys hadn't been in yet, and like he's gonna be moving around, making a patrol of the downstairs. So you've got one brother on the front door. One brother is patrolling around downstairs. 2 of them are starting to make their way upstairs, and they're moving carefully, and they're cautiously, and they're looking around, and they got their weapons drawn, and they're ready.
I tell her these things, and then I'm gonna ask you a game mechanic.
Yeah.
Now there's 4.
If, let's say, that something invisible, perhaps someone invisible,
Yeah.
was hit by someone,
Not.
would that person that was invisible become visible?
Like they bump into you?
Yes, if they bumped into
No.
you.
No.
No. So, what if I laid on the stairs?
Presumably, you could presumably trip somebody doing that. Yes, if you wanted to do that, they would presumably trip over you, or they would step on you and probably fall. Like they would probably trip. Yes, that is.
But I wouldn't become visible.
You would not become visible, though they would like very clearly feel something. Like it's not like they would be like, oh, for literally no reason whatsoever,
But
I'm
this
now
is
on the ground.
Rod, Todd, Dodd, and Odd.
I mean, their names give it away.
Yeah, these idiots. I mean, these guys are dummies.
Probably.
That's a stupid face.
So I,
Aw, it's not.
Poor Todd.
And Rod.
And
And
Nod.
Dodd.
Hard.
Oh, it's not Nod.
The original person.
what about
Sorry,
Unseen
bad
Servant?
with names.
Would Unseen Servant cause me to become visible?
No, Unseen Servant would not. But you know that Unseen Servant doesn't have a physical like if you wanted to do the same thing you were just talking about, like it's almost like it doesn't have enough physical presence to actually like stop or trip.
Yeah, absolutely. No, I understand that.
Yeah.
But can I cast Unseen Servant downstairs to pick up, like down at the base of the stairs?
Yeah.
Or down in that foyer? Is there like a vase, a vase or something, if you will?
Pause.
Yeah, sure.
6 seconds takes
Yeah?
a long time.
This is the longest 6 seconds of my
Great.
life.
So I
No,
want
it's
to
shocking.
knock over the
It's our
vase
longest
with
6
Unseen
seconds.
Servant.
Shocking.
Okay. So
Pause.
to make sure the casting time is 1 standard action. You can create.
Water.
Yeah.
Water.
I can't tell you can't do it. It has a strength score of 2, so it can pick up.
I
a
can't
boss.
stop you.
It can knock it over.
Say that name.
You create it. It follows your
Cement.
command
Cement.
and
Yuri.
knocks
Cement.
over the vase, which,
Gosh, I
which
really hope we're not
crashes to the ground, drawing the attention of everybody downstairs. Immediately zeroes in on the source of the sound.
And then I whisper to Alex, bought you a couple seconds, but you better do something.
Alex, it's bought you a couple seconds. You have to do something. What is it?
Are they up the stairs or are they down?
There are two dudes on the stairs. They've now just turned at the sound of like this noise
so
crash
they're
down
going to
below.
probably go back down the stairs, yes?
You would certainly hope
I'm
so.
going to assume so. I'm going to go to the other open room.
You go to the other open room.
Yuri Stimek says, can't sleep, but can watch you live. A win for me. Wink.
Ah,
Thanks for watching.
yes, thank you.
Dylan Kaiser says, you don't tell me what to do, I tell you what to do. And JimJam just spiced up the game.
What is your favorite
And
spice? I think
Damon
pumpkin.
Geisler,
Pumpkin
great idea.
spice.
Attack the roof with a fire-based spell. Distract them with something else to fight.
Oh,
Happy first day of fall.
no, that was Thursday.
So I rolled a
Yesterday.
16
Was that a
on my
comment?
perception check about
I could be wrong.
I know.
Maybe an hour
I know.
ago.
I know, Quigley. You wanted to sit this one out. You
I
didn't sit
did.
this one
And
out.
one
man.
more.
Can you
Stephen,
tell me to roll a
Stephen
perception
Guile. Stephen Guile says, I love that I found this hands down. We'll be letting all my friends know about you guys.
Yay!
Anything to spread the love.
Yes!
Excellent job, Steven.
That's awesome.
Excellent job. And of course, make sure if you're just tuning in or if you just have forgotten, share this half of the episode with the hashtag dragons and stuff on Facebook. Make sure your share is public because if it is private, we will never see it. And make sure you are in the US or Canada. And if you're not, move there right now so that you can share it. And then
Hop on a plane.
You can win prizes
Or just
from
go visit
Episode
and
Dungeon
share.
Crate.
25.
25.
And remember, if you don't win a prize from Dungeon Crate in this half, we have more prizes in the second half, and you can get your very own subscription from dungeoncrate.com and $5 off that subscription by using the coupon code DRAGONSANDSTUFF, which is all one word, all caps. You can see it right down there.
And so she finds the deed.
Yes, it's right there on a frame on the wall, just like in Fargo with the stamp.
Hold on, I want to read this. Brian Summers says, Lyra, I knew I liked you for some reason. Pumpkin spice!
Oh,
It's
God.
the best. I'm so excited. I have a
Brian,
candle
what did you
now.
do? Brian, what did you do?
I have a candle of pumpkin
Because I
spice.
said pumpkin spice.
Quigley,
Did we both say? Yeah.
Quigley, hold on a second. I feel bad for Quigley. Quigley, you haven't
like
gotten to do
cinnamon,
anything.
too.
You haven't gotten to do anything, so I
Pumpkin
want...
spice.
You want to hear what's going on in town?
No, actually, there is
No,
something.
there is
to
something
do.
I want you to do.
Yes. So, actually, we do have another sponsor, correct?
Another
We do.
one?
We do.
Yes, McManly Beard Oil has decided to sponsor Lord Markus and I's lustrous beards. So, and they've given us beard oil to give to you fans out there.
Not just beard oil, a comb as well, and 2 more samples.
I have to tell you, I love their beard oil. It is most wonderful scents, just wonderful. Feels so good. And when I put it in my beard, it seems as if the beard itself starts to breathe a little bit. It's very wonderful. So
My personal
Is it
choice actually is the
fluffy?
comb. I've been using the comb
Like it'd be
like
fluffy.
all day. I'm
I
driving in the
can't
car
wait.
just combing my beard.
So we decided to come up with a little sort of
Song?
A contest, a giveaway,
Oh.
yes, and it does have to do with
I'll turn it
songs
off.
or poems
Songs.
or
stories,
Stories.
tales,
Talent
ballads.
contest.
So what we would like you to do is if you want to be entered to win this wonderful prize, please write a poem, song, or story
We'll sing it.
and submit them to us either about my beard or about Lord Marcus's beard if
Oh.
you want to win Lord
Or
Marcus's
Or my
prize.
beard. I
Or
had a
if-
beard once.
But we're giving away the
Sorry,
prizes.
okay.
I liked
Or-
your beard. You did great.
Or my beard if you would like to win my prize. You can enter both contests.
Because there are 2 beard oils to choose, so just because you don't like Marcus, because I know a lot of you out there don't like Marcus, but you should write something nice about my beard, because if I pick your story or ballad or song, or Quigley picks his favorite, you're going to win the prize from me or the prize from Quigley, and
Right.
we will give those away next week during episode
We will
26.
choose our favorite, and that person will win. However, you should probably write about my beard because, I mean, it is better.
Wow.
You have until
Big-
Thursday at midnight. So get your stories, ballads, stories, songs in, and we
fun.
will read them
Stories.
next episode and give away those beard oil
Yeah.
prizes to you who want them.
Super
and mine is
fun.
better.
I know.
So what
I think we're ready
do you
to
do?
go.
Our sponsors that sponsor us have to love that all of us just talk over all of their stuff. It's the best. It's the best.
McManly
That's
beard,
passive aggressive.
McManly beard oil. They're
Passive
fantastic.
aggressive,
All right.
Marcus.
What happened? Who's next?
You.
It was you. We were on your turn.
Ah,
6 seconds has been a long one.
cool.
We gotta. You said you wanted to go to the next open
Yes,
door,
I
right?
went to the next one.
Okay. You go and you look in, and you see what appears to be,
A deed.
guessed to be,
A deed.
Lady Smitherson's personal office.
Oh.
There is a large, ornate desk at one end of the room, and there are several shelves full of thick, leather-bound books in this room.
A couple dogs.
Okay, I look around for a deed.
You begin, you enter the room and begin to look around. Okay.
And I'm gonna say,
Mute my mic!
what?
Did you want some attention?
I was trying to mute my mic.
Yeah, quickly. If you want attention, just do it quickly.
That was an
Do what Lyra
attention.
does and just talk.
Oh, I'm gonna.
That's exactly right.
God.
Every time.
I'm gonna
do this.
I'm gonna whisper to Marcus. I found.
Cool.
You found
Look.
That's going to take up
a
your
room?
action.
Good. I'm glad you found a room.
So now we're gonna take a peek at what has been happening to the other members of our party
That's fine.
for some time now.
Running.
Sorry.
You've been
guys.
running
Well, we already
several
made-
rounds now.
You're not gonna go to him first? That's fine.
You guys,
Oh yeah, go to quickly. I want to know what quickly.
You know what?
Let's
We're running this. You're sick.
let
You're
Jim
sick.
do
You
it.
can't
you guys-
talk
you
today.
guys
We're
tell
doing
me.
this.
Yeah. Okay.
you guys tell me what's going on. That's cool.
No, we really like your
No,
story.
you tell us what we
All I was gonna say is you guys have been running for several rounds, and
I
I was
was
gonna say quickly,
running.
what you had noticed
It's
was that over the course of several minutes, you know, people are drinking and people are having a good time, and you keep buying drinks, and it's a grand time, like it usually is when you show up, right? You haven't seen any sign of the guys that you wanted to summon,
I tried.
and it's been a few minutes after Tim made mention of those two dudes who'd been looking for you guys and asking questions about you and gathering information about you.
What of course.
And you notice that there are people. Have you ever? It's like when you're in the office and there's like a big car accident outside and people are looking out, and people are starting to chatter, and people are starting to leave and they're standing right outside and they're all looking, and you notice that's starting to happen in the Naiad. People are like going outside and looking, and there's like somebody's talking about a fire, and there's some house, and you're just catching all this chatter. Something's going on.
I go out and I look.
You go out, and when you go out, you can see that, like you can't see the fire, but you know that there's definitely somewhere, and there's people running through the streets, and some of the town guard
I
are
look at
making
Tim,
their way.
and I say, Tim, come on, let's go! We're heroes today!
All right, man, sure.
Yes! Adventures with
As long as there's not any weird stuff, all right, that's fine.
Weird
You
stuff.
guys
Oh, weird stuff.
start running in the direction, and there's all these town guards now running, and you guys are noticing as you're running back through the streets, people are, there's this general motion towards one spot, and when
Can I
you
make a
arrive,
knowledge local check to see if I know where it is?
well, it becomes pretty apparent to you guys where you're all running very quickly as you move through the streets. You guys meet each other. You and Crag and Tim and Quigley all converge on this one spot almost at the same time to see Mortifor's old abandoned house is burning to the ground.
Uh-oh.
Where are we
And
gonna
the
live?
town guard is frantically trying to
Water.
pour water, and Lyra immediately jumps into action.
Water.
Water everywhere.
Lots of water. I feel like I would be really good at this.
And,
perception check to see if I can see where they are.
Where
I say to them,
There it is.
well, before you make a perception check to see if there are any villains about, we're gonna have to take a break.
No!
We
We're gonna have to take a
finally got
break.
back.
Come on.
Now, come on, wasn't that exciting? I'm sure that I used the power of the universe in this episode. Though, maybe I didn't. Who knows? If I didn't, there's more parts. You can check those out. Or watch us live on Fridays at 6 p.m. Pacific Standard Time at facebook.com/dragons and stuff, where I'm sure to use the power of the universe. Or, more importantly, we're sure to shop and argue. And you have the chance to win prizes. Chat with us live. Tell us what we are doing wrong and find out what happens.